Today, would the 18-year-old phenom Joey Logano, how would he fare coming to Bristol in the first time in a NASCAR nationwide car without his crew chief, car chief, and engine tuner who have been suspended?
Well, it didn't go very well in the beginning. Right here in qualifying, you see Joey Logano gets in the wall, tears the car up. They have to go to a backup car. It's going to be interesting to see just how much depth this team has. This is going to be a character-building race for this team, and they've got new guys in play.
Take that spot away and take the lead away from Newman, but Newman will have nothing of it.
No, got trouble getting into three, guys.
Joey Logano.
Big crash.
Oh, he's upside down.
Over and over, Logano goes between 3 and 4.
No.
The car will come back to rest on all 4 tires. Heavy crash.
Really just kind of a stack-up effect. Like was one of them got on the brakes and kind of forced. Yeah, look at Tony Stewart just missing this crash. Man, here's where it really gets exciting. Man.
We talked about that there's nowhere to go as you come off of these corners, and when something like this happens, you make a commitment, and you've got one opportunity really to miss this wreck. Tony Stewart did a great job.
And you know it's going to be bad right here when he comes up in front of traffic. Reed Sorensen makes the impact. Scott Speed got a piece of it also.
The car is actually going backwards when it starts to lift up and go over and begin to tumble.
Yeah, it's just being pushed, and as he kind of dug in a little bit, and it was continued to get pushed there, that's what got it up and rolling.
You hear what you talk about how high the banks are here, and you see he's just tumbling down that bank. There's so much height difference right there from the top of the bank down to the apron.
3 stories the difference between the top and the bottom, 24-degree banks. Just side over side over side, a violent impact, and the good news that the
talking about. Oh, caution.
Did he say the car was?
Oh, Joey Logano. Wow. Report is the left rear tire on that 20 car went down. You see all the fender damage there. And then the crash brings the caution out with 47 laps to go. Wow, that's a tough hit. There he is. Wow.
Just chewed that left rear tire up and just blew it out going down the straightaway, and he gets down to turn 3 there and doesn't make the entry.
Well, Brad, you hardly ever see cars blow the tires out in the middle of straightaways unless maybe he made some contact with somebody.
Car length on him. Now here comes Carl back on the low side.
Oh, Carl
slips a little.
Come on, he's sideways.
Oh, now he gets into Joey's into the bar, and the car's upside down. On this side is Clint.
Yellow's out, yellow is out, yellow is out.
Wallace gets into it. The 14 of Bliss gets into it. Red flag immediately.
Stop on the back. Don't hit a stop on the back.
They are stopping everyone on the back stretch.
He got loose or something. I was just in the throttle. He got loose. I touched him, guys.
There's what's left of Keselowski's car. Window net down. He's okay.
See, Carl got loose right there. So did Joey.
Joey's
got
out.
Loose.
Yeah, Carl never touched him right there. No.
He never did.
Wow.
He thinks he did, but he didn't.
Yeah, no, he never touched him.
So when they see the video, but look what happens behind. Eric Almirola does not escape this one this time in the 88.
Yeah, so many good
Mike
cars
Bliss involved
Bliss,
there.
yeah.
Had a great run all day.
And here is the contact. Wow. That looks more like an open wheel car situation where, you know, they just ride up on the wheel and get airborne.
In that situation, I'd almost worry more about Joey Logano because that right front wheel of that 33 was almost in his window.
Oof. Wicked crash.
33 is torn up there all
Oh, there's Joey Logano around. Hard into the wall in the back straightaway. Casey Kane, David Gilliland among those that got damage.
wow.
Top middle of your screen, Joey Logano. The orange car.
Comes up off the corner.
He just turned down to avoid the 38 car, and when he did, it just got loose on him.
It got loose, and then he overcorrected right around the 38. I mean,
yeah, that was
like he was going to
the 38 car.
Like he was going to slap the 38 with his right rear, and then drove right around the front of the 38.
Gilliland got way up in the racetrack, and he just Logano just went down to avoid him. And cold tires, you know, new tires.
It's like Joey spins himself trying to keep from hitting somebody.
Yeah.
Spin, smash, crash. Huge. Kyle Busch's bad day continues. and he got Joey Logano as he was sliding down off the wall in turn number 4.
Joey Logano was trying to get by on the inside. You'll see Joey coming along here. Thinks Kyle's going to stay up next to the wall, but the car comes down, and that is amazing.
Yeah, Joey was all the way on the apron.
He felt like Kyle was probably going to stay outside up next to the wall, but the car was just coming down the hill. And look at that 22 car just goes airborne. What an impact.
Joey Logano being scored in 38th after this that brought out our most recent caution.
Yeah, that's a tough pill to swallow when you're taken out by a guy that's 15 laps down. I don't know exactly what happened there, but if you take a ride on the 22 here, just watch. He gets pounded in the left rear.
Joey Logano in the garage. Let's hear from him, Marty.
Kenseth cleared by Logano. Maybe no. Kenseth takes him out. Logano into the wall. Caution comes out and the crowd roars. Matt Kenseth already not having the day that he wanted to have. And the opportunity presented himself. Once the favorite for the title. Joey Logano out of his car. Matt Kenseth out of his car. It will be an interesting trip to the Infield Care Center.
How did Elliott Sadler get back on the road and not lose any ground? He's going to have a chance to win this race.
If he pulls high.
Joey Logano gets turned. Elliott Sadler drives through. They're crashing big time. And the line. First career win at Talladega.
How about that for Brennan Poole? And a big hit from Blake.
Huge crash. Joey Logano with damage.
Just chaos coming to the start-finish line.
Watch this move Elliott Sadler makes. He does everything perfectly. He goes high, he fakes high. That's where Logano goes. He loses control of his car.
Yeah, you cannot blame that on Elliott Sadler. No doubt. He went to go high, the 22 blocks, so he changed it, and he says, all right, I'm going to go low.
And again, this Saturday afternoon in Alabama.
All the video that we have available here.
Such a shame for Blake Cook. He just was in a position there was nowhere for him to go.
See Allgaier, it looked like he was just dirt tracking it, sliding up the racetrack into Poole.
Getting crowded up there in the front right now with the 42. Oh,
Whoa,
trouble. Big
crash. Danica Patrick and Joey Logano and Eric Almirola.
Holy smoly. Oh, man, it looked like the 22 just got loose.
I think that.
Oh, man. What a ride that Danica went on.
Danica took a heck of a ride into the wall, and then the 43 just plowed in there.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go. I think he committed to the outside lane.
Patrick went for a wild ride and then got pounded again by Almirola. Eric Jones right behind them, right behind Logano.
Oh, something happened on that 22.
Keep coming here. There you go.
22 violently turned left right into Danica.
Huge push. And around goes a two. Too big of a push. He caught the 41.
The big one.
Logano's caught up in it. Oh, my goodness. Denny Hamlin. Austin Dillon has damage. Daniel Suarez trying to avoid. Ty Dillon sliding.
Ricky was pushing him and also turning down the racetrack, and that was enough to turn the two-car around. There's just so much happening right there. They were coming up on Williams so fast, throttling down a little bit, because he was going to run to the back of the 24. You see the 24 blocking here. So Brad's probably throttling down a little bit. And
the speed's wrong, and it's misaligned, and also he's turning left. Then that literally just shoves the left rear bumper to the inside of the car, and it shoots the nose straight to the wall.
We've seen this generation of car. These guys, their bumper
falls back.
3 forwards and outside line organized to push and help each other.
Oh, and around goes the 22. A hard hit by Joey Logano.
We're in again.
The 41. Logano was running in the second position up there on that outside line.
He's using that opening for the air duct to see where he's going. The whole hood is off this car. And you can see the top of the hood is that gray area. I think it took the whole hood pin bar and everything out. I'm not sure.
William Byron, they're ready.
Now the 22 goes around.
Hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
Caution's going to come out now. Big wreck behind him. Bubba Wallace got through. Tyler Reddick hard hit.
Byron makes it 4 wide. Now that's when they make the contact, cut the right rear tire. Matty D could not get slowed down, and that's how quickly things happen at Daytona. Even more contact with William Byron. I think that's where maybe the 22 car lost the right rear tire. Either that or just got turned around. Yeah, once Joey